Mel's got another meeting to get to.
Not
Oh, she does?
Well, not till
Okay.
12:30.
As far as I
We're all
know,
good
as
guys.
far as I know, 6 minutes is our record.
Is it? Okay.
Okay.
Are we
It
live?
shouldn't take
You're
much
live.
of that.
Okay, welcome everybody, and we'll go around the table and introduce ourselves. We'll start with Brian.
Brian Colesworthy, Planning Office.
Brian Bedord, Commissioner.
Joe Dellwo, Commissioner.
Sam Carlson, Commissioner.
Melody Martinson, Shoto Acantha.
Okay, we have some minutes. We have minutes from August 7th.
I would move to approve those.
Second.
Any further discussion? Motion carries. We have minutes from August 21st.
I would move to approve those.
And I will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Minutes from August 26th.
I would move to approve those.
I will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And we have minutes from September 4th.
I would move to approve those too.
And I will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And the reason they were late, our clerk had surgery, so she was horrified that she was behind that far, but I told her not to sweat it.
No, that worked out fine.
Okay, we do have a road encroachment from Kendall Weaver, and it's on First Road Southeast. And it's south of Fairfield, and it's for a dust abatement project that he wants to do. And
What was the road again, Joe?
First Road Southeast. If you go around the curve south of Fairfield and you turn to go to that new subdivision,
Yeah.
it's the road going west from that curve.
Okay.
I would move to accept.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we have a gravel contract from New Rockport Colony, and we're trying something a little different. We're just buying gravel from a other entity's pit rather than having our own pit and hiring a crusher. And it's on the Teton Ridge, so it's a good spot. We've got a lot of roads everywhere that need gravel, but this will work. So it's for $75,000 worth of gravel at $9.75 per ton. And what's your pleasure, gentlemen?
I would move to accept.
I would second.
Any further discussion?
$75,000, and the cost per ton is
$9.75.
75 cents. Just wanted to make sure I had the decimal in the right place.
And we're gonna try this again a little further, but we're putting the ad in the paper starting next week. We're gonna try and see if we can get some interest somewhere else. It's cut and dried. It's clean. You just go into somebody else's pit, get the gravel, and go. So
You'll have to go through the permit process.
Correct. yeah. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Okay, I need a motion to declare a 2007 Blazer surplus. We have a Blazer that the sanitarian drove, and the engine has a bad cylinder in it, and the engine is worth more than the Blazer, so.
I would move to approve that as surplus.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. That brings us to the tax deed auction. Mel, we met with Joe Coble to see what the next step is. We've had 2 auctions on these properties in Dutton and Power. And we were thinking that we could just go out for sealed bids, and our county attorney said we can't do that.
Oh,
So we're gonna have to have another auction, and the statute says that we can put a minimum on the bids of what the actual taxes were, plus our cost of advertising and going through the auction process on the last 2. So I think that is probably what Coble told us to do, so you guys agree with that?
Well,
I agree with that.
I think that's a good idea. Just cover our cost and
Get the taxes back.
and get taxes
And
back from everyone.
people, I think, don't realize the county doesn't get this whole tax back. It'll be dispersed to the entities that it would have gone to, like the schools and stuff, so it'll benefit more than just the county government. So I think that we'll meet with Diane and get out the prices figured out and put an ad in the paper for a couple weeks. And I talked to Clint, and he said he would be available on November 6th if we can get it done by then.
Okay.
So we'll work at getting an ad out next week, Mel, and we'll get that process rolling, and hopefully we'll have some interest. The previous two auctions were for the
Appraised.
appraised value from the Department of Revenue.
Of appraised value.
Yeah, so now we can go
Were
to,
both of them, or what did like the second one
the
drop?
first one was 100%, the second one was 70%.
70%, okay.
And now we can go to just actual taxes owed, so hopefully that'll be
Yeah,
quite a bit less expensive and we'll get some interest in it.
And you're thinking having that November 6th?
That would be my, let's shoot for that. I mean, if it,
Make it a target date.
yeah, a target date.
and are these residential property lots as opposed to business?
There's 2 residentials and 2 bars that don't have liquor licenses associated with them anymore. They're just the buildings. One in Dutton and then one was the old power pole in Power.
So the one in, what was that one called, Teton Tavern?
I
Or was
believe
it-
so. I think it was Teton.
The one in Dutton was the Teton Tavern.
Okay, Teton
Yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah.
And the power pole was the one in Power.
Because the other one in Dutton still has a liquor license attached to it.
I believe it does. It's closed
It's not
now.
open.
Yeah.
But I think it does have a
Yeah.
liquor license, yeah.
Bayala's had it for years and then they sold it to Thorns and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go forward with that plan tentatively and we'll see what kind of interest it generates and maybe we'll be rid of some property this year at some point. Okay, that brings us to commission reports and the Muddy Creek Bridge is open
Yep.
and the bridge by the Elk Country Grill on Airport
It's
Road has
fixed.
been repaired. They're working on the Hobble Bridge as we speak. That's a fairly big project. I think that'll take some time. And then they'll do the 2 in the Fairfield area after the Hobble Bridge.
after when, Joe?
After the Hobble Bridge is done.
Okay.
And that's about all I have.
I don't have
I
anything.
think that wraps it up.
Okay. Public comment.
Brian, you have anything?
I have nothing.
Okay.
No public comment?
You
All
might
right.
give us an update, Joe, on where the construction on the new building is at. If
The slab
Got the
finished
slab,
being
yeah.
poured yesterday. So the last we've heard from Aaron, the engineer, and Bill are that they're going to start erecting the building next week. And they're gonna work 7-day weeks to try to get it up before the weather changes. So we should see a building up someday.
Yeah, someday. You know, it really brought it together having the slab poured.
Yeah.
For me, anyway, I can make sense of what it's supposed
Yeah,
to
you
look
can kind
like.
of see what it's gonna look
Yeah.
like.
And did you see that power troll they had out there yesterday? The guys sitting on it? That looks like it'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a long ways from the old knee boards and the,
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen one of those.
yeah.
Yep, so we are making progress.
Yeah.
So someday it'll be done.
Yep.
Okay, any further public comment? Our next meeting is November 6th, and this meeting is adjourned.
All right. Thank you, Joe. A little over 6 minutes.
All the time, like 6 minutes and 51 seconds or something.
Already.